Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence, Lord.
So peace of the Lord be with you on this marvelous day. Every day is a marvelous day because it's a day that the Lord has made, so we must rejoice and be glad in it. So welcome to this YouTube channel. If this is your first time, my name is Stephanie, and if you've been to my channel before, then you know that this is a new setting. I'm actually to the side of my home. My kids are inside and they're being pretty loud, so I decided to come outside, and hopefully they don't come outside to make noise as I am trying to explain kind of the purpose behind this video. So the purpose behind this video for this week is we are starting a 54-day novena in the next couple days, August 15th, and August 15th is the feast of Our Lady of the Assumption. So it's kind of crazy because when you're gearing up to do a 54-day novena, the first 27 days is a petition, right? So if you have like this petition for something, for the 27 days, that is what you're asking for each time in the rosary for its 27 consecutive days. And it's kind of funny because at this, we're starting at the Assumption of Our Lady, and it's like our prayers are ascending into heaven. And so it's kind of like an awesome correlation. And so as we're celebrating this feast day, we're also in conjunction trying to send our prayers, our petitions as she ascends in memory to her to take to her son. And we are petitioning for a peaceful election. The election is around the corner, and so Father Jim and Father Tony, which is from the Society of Our Lady of the Most Holy Trinity, they have come together to invite the whole world to pray this 54-day novena. And so, like I said, it starts August 15th, that's in the next couple of days, and it ends October 7th. And I guess the second part of that is the 27 days that are remaining, we are in thanksgiving, saying, we believe that you heard our petitions, Lord, and now we're giving you thanks for these 27 days, knowing that you are going to basically give us a peaceful election. And so at the same time, October 7th is the feast day of Our Lady of the Victory. And so it's an awesome correlation again, because there's going to be victory. If you've heard me speak in other videos, you know that I've oftentimes said we need to get into Our Lady's ark. She's going to be the one that is going to help us through these tough times. She is basically going to grant us that victory through her son. And so I also thought that was amazing. October 7th is when it ends, and that is the feast day of Our Lady of the Victory. And it's also the month of the Holy Rosary. So it goes hand in hand, and that just means that we are so close to the elections. And so the way that it works is that when you start on August 15th, then you're gonna start off with the joyful mysteries, and the second day is going to be the sorrowfuls, the third day is going to be the glorious, the fourth day you're going to start again on the joyful. So it's just going to repeat itself for 27 days, and then again when you start off in the second part of Thanksgiving, right, on the 28th day per se, you're going to start with the joyful again, and you're going to do the repeating of that until we're done with the 54 days. So basically, like I said, the first 27 days is going to be in petition. And what are we doing petition for? We are asking for a peaceful election. The remainder of the 27 days, we are basically telling the Lord, thank you for having heard our prayers and giving us a peaceful election. So I'm going to leave the links of where Father Tony and Father Jim are speaking of this 54-day novena. And basically Father Tony gives testimony on how this novena he has seen the fruits of this novena. And then Father Jim gives you, I guess, like hints, or not hints, but he gives you tools on how to pray, or how to love to pray the rosary. And honestly, he has literally given me a lot of pointers to love the rosary and to pray the rosary, where I don't feel like it's like something tedious that I have to do. It's using your imagination. And he speaks about that. Like, God gives you an imagination, use it, especially when you're praying the rosary. Let's say you're doing the joyful mysteries, or the glorious, or sorrowful, whatever it is. You take a scene from, for example, the sorrowful mystery, the agony in the garden. You are going to take yourself and imagining yourself at the Garden of Gethsemane and seeing the Lord there in agony. Maybe the way that what he's wearing, how his eyes look, how his facial expressions look, how his hair is. Then you see the angel coming to console him. Like, all of these little things you're imagining as you're praying the rosary. And he gives, a good explanation of what tools you can use, or what you can do in order for you to have that love to pray the rosary if it's rather difficult for you. And so that they did that interview with the Queen of Peace Media, so I'll be posting that link below to their website, and as well as, like, I guess a PDF style of the novena. If you guys don't know where to get it, I got this little book on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was, but I'll link that there too. It's little. I'm guessing you could find a bigger one. I've seen the bigger one, but I'll see if I could find the bigger one of this. But this is a good, like, little pocket book if you don't want the big old book. But yeah, so basically, like, this rosary is said a little bit different. I like how it says right here, for example, in the Annunciation, it says, after you do your Our Father, the 10 Hail Marys, and the Glory Be, it says, I bind these snow white buds with the petition of the virtue of humility, and humbly lay this bouquet at thy feet. And basically, at each of the different mysteries, you're saying it basically the same thing, but instead of the virtue of humility, you're saying whatever virtue is next, right? So so that's a little bit different than praying the regular rosary. But basically, that is it in a nutshell. I will be posting those links below, like I said. 54-day novena. Please do share this video. We need a lot of people praying this novena. If we want a peaceful election, guys, if we want peace in the world, we got to put on our prayer hats on and not take off our hats, leave them on. Because the way that things are coming, it's our lack of prayer, that we're not putting in our 2 cents. Father Jim was in Fresno over the course of this past weekend, and he said, if all Catholics would have been praying, this would have never happened. And so we got to pray. Pray. Tough times can come if we don't pray. Our Lady of Fatima told the children that with prayer, with reparation, with fasting, that wars would cease to exist, or wars wouldn't occur. And because we have not heard that calling that she gave us, that petition that she told us about, we haven't adhered to it, these wars are gonna come, and the sight is not pretty. I don't think war is pretty at all. I think war is horrible. But praying, like I said, we got to ask the intercession of our Blessed Lady, and hopefully you guys can share this channel. Go take a look at those links, share those YouTube channels that I post down here below, and share, like, subscribe. With that said, guys, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, if I'm able to do another video sooner than that, I will post it. Life is chaotic as I know it. So with that said, guys, peace of the Lord stay with you all, and may we all start together in this novena for peace of the world. Peace.